Hi there, this procedure takes you through how to send a broadcast from Infusionsoft. There are two types of ways to send emails in Infusionsoft. One is by sending a broadcast. The other one is by setting up a campaign. A campaign is something that is ongoing and trigger activated, whereas we're going to actually just set up a specific email that's going to go up. And we do this for a few different things with BX, but mainly the reason we're doing it would do an email broadcast is just to send one-off random messages as opposed to a marketing and a series of marketing activities. So I'll show you how to do that. This is a campaign, not the campaign builder, the email and broadcast. So it's under marketing, email and broadcasts. A lot of the things we do in BX, we've already got templates set up for them already. So if you click get started and then you go to templates, it will show you how the already set up templates. Now this gallery here is just generic stuff, but we've actually got specific BX templates as well. So if you have a look through here, this is the best place to look. So for instance, we've got things like the local business awards, and we've got other elements as well in here, and you will be sending emails from here. So if you pick up a template, so this is a local business awards launch template. So if we want to use this specific template, we can use this. There's also, you'll find in here as well, like simple emails like this, a plain one from Matt, you'll be able to use that. Webinar emails. The great thing is it's a really good search functionality as well. So you can click and search for the template you're after. So if you wanted to use this one here as an example, the local business awards launch, and we send out about 20 of these a year, but they're just individual emails that go out. You would click on this and then you'd get the option to make the edits as you see fit. The most important thing is a lot of the templates require little bits of updating here and there, but you need to check all the different elements for this particular one. So if you have a look here, you can see that a lot of it's generic, but there's things like North Shore Local Business Awards. So you want to change that to the region you're after. And then have a look through. A good way to do it is if you just Control F and you just type North and you see where that comes up, and that'll help you identify, see we've got North Sydney Crow's Nest. So you can pick up that this is generic here as well. This needs to be not generic. This needs to be changed to specific groups and information. And then just want to check links in that as well. And make sure that, so if we're talking lunch meetings, it might be a different agenda there as well. So you just want to review in there as well and make sure we're definitely updating all the information that's required to be updated for each of the different elements there for each of the different regions. And this one's local business awards. Now in the setup and the procedures for the local business awards, for example, we'll number all the changes. So 1, 2, 3, we'll tell you where all the changes need to happen for each one. For the visitor day emails, we'll have a template for that and show you where all the specific changes for those that need to be. And just work your way through the changes. If you've got to change 5 things, count your 5 things off and know that you're done and you're good. And then you're ready to send the email. So what you could do is, I always like to send a quick test and send it to myself. You can send it to yourself as well and just check that that has is all functioning. You can check your links are all good and stuff like that. You can preview it as well. And then you would go to review and send. Now it's probably going to tell me I can't do this because I haven't, yes, I have no people in here. So I'm just going to pick a save search here. I'm not going to send it, obviously. And then you would go to review and send. Actually, I'll just go back and explain that to you as well. There's 2 ways you can add recipients in here. One is just by clicking in here and typing for tags or saved searches already. The other way is you can create a new search. I always like to just bring the tags up here. If it's not a complicated search and it's just going out to a few different tags, then it's actually, this is the best place to do it for tags. And then it tells you how many people it's going to and so on. So if you were sending it out to the, one of the local business awards tags, you could look it up and it would, you could find the specific tag. So 2019 Campbelltown Local Business Awards finalist or winner. So this might be going out to those. So it tells you which tags it needs to go out to in the setup for the procedure. Then you go to review and send. It will do a quick email check and you can then schedule it. Now we will schedule it for a specific time. Now the key is that you actually want to set this up nice and early in advance. at least a few days in advance, if not a week in advance, and just be nice and proactive with that. And what we're actually looking to make sure is that when we get the notification that the Local Business Awards is kicked off and the dates are all set by Precedent Productions, you can set that. And if you've got visitor days, you'd like to send those emails out, but you don't want to send it too far in advance. Set it up too far in advance, because what will happen is you won't be sending it to everybody you could possibly be sending it to. It needs to be set up about 3 weeks beforehand, and it needs to go out 13 days beforehand with a visitor date. But once again, check back to your procedures for this. This just takes you through how that all works. So once you've done a review and send, you set your date up, you've scheduled it, you're good to go. It will just lock that in, and it'll send it out at the required time. And that's how to do an email broadcast. You can check later on as well. Once it takes you through to the end of this process, it will give you some information about the stats on that as well. And that's always really handy to have and look at the stats. So you can go and check out all those under viewed email broadcasts. It'll tell you what's gone out. So if we just search here with no date range, it'll just show us all of the ones that have gone out. We can see that Julie has sent out the Local Business Awards Stage 1 email, and she sent that out, and it tells you how many it's gone out to, and so on and so forth. And there you go. That's it.